Welcome to a video from thedigitallifestyle.com. This video we're going to look at the Microsoft Band. This is Microsoft health device, health tracker, stroke smartwatch. Available in US only, but I managed to get one sent over. So we're going to do and have a quick look at what's in the box and a quick look at the watch, and then I'm probably going to wear it for a bit and we'll do a full review of it on the site. So in the box we have the watch, well the band I should say. It's like a rubber band really, with the clasp on the back there. Nice solid feel to it. A thing saying plug me in to get started, and to make this a bit easier what I've done is already got the cable out and run a bit of a charge on it. So this is the cable, so it's USB on one side, there's no power adapter, you just get this cable with the pins there which magnetically clips on there. I'm going to be pairing this with my Lumia 1520 via the Microsoft Health app. To get this to install I actually had to flip my store over to be the US store, and then I could change it back. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to enter my details in this app. So it's now telling me I can get paired up. So I go to Bluetooth. There you can see the band. Yeah, that seems okay. So it's giving me the pin codes. It wants to confirm both, so I can accept that. Okay then. Right, it says prepared and ready to go. So let's go through the next part of the setup. It's okay. I think we'll have the wallpaper on there and finish. So that now says syncing. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pause the recording, and in part 2 of the video I'm going to actually, you're going to use it for a bit, and part 2 of the video we'll have a bit more of a look at it. So I've had a few days to play with this now, and I thought I'd just show you some of the features. Most of the things I'm going to show you actually on the phone, because that's where the data's been collected. But so yeah, I've got the heart monitor and it's been measuring my steps. So some good stuff coming through. So I've got my emails coming through from all different email services. I've had issues with Twitter notifications in general on Windows Phone, and I use Tweetium now instead. So I'm getting all my tweets through there, and you can read them on there. So it's a nice way of triaging them. And you get calendars. So I said Twitter. Phone is pretty good. It comes through, you get a call, you can see who it's from, and you can press a canned response if a call comes in. So like I'm in a meeting or whatever. On the phone you do get the option of enabling and adding some extra messages on that as well. I found for battery life I've just been getting about 2 days. If you're using the GPS then it does take the battery down a bit, and I'm using it in watch mode. So the display is always on with the time, and I'm getting about a day and a half. So I've started to charge it for a couple of hours during the day while I'm sat at my desk. So we've got weather, we've had the Facebook notifications. The Cortana integration works quite nicely. So the thing you can do is use Cortana, so you can use the tile, or you can long press How long will it take me to get home? Okay, so there you go, it's showing me the information there, and if I open up my phone, see it's actually brought that data up on the phone as well. So that works quite nicely. I really like the sleep timer. You just tap that button there, and it goes, tap that button there, and it goes into sleep, so it'll monitor your sleep, and we'll have a look at that in a moment. There are some other things it took me a while to figure out. Custom exercise plans, which we'll do trigger from the phone. I'll show you why in a minute. We could do runs, and when you do run, it enables a GPS if you like, and it'll track your run or walk, is how I used it. So I really like the notification. That's really what I like about it. Twitter, Facebook, email notifications. In fact, any notifications that are coming through in Action Center, notifications seem to come through on here. So where it gets most interesting on the phone here. So let's have a look at, say, last night's sleep. So I triggered this using wearing the band, so it shows you how long it took me to get to sleep, when I was in a deep sleep, when I was awake, and you can even see your heart rate during the sleep as well. So I find this quite fascinating. Actually, a lot of information on there, which I found really interesting. Here's an example of a run, which I did as a walk yesterday. You can see there that sort of my route around where I work, not very interesting route, up and back down again, but from that you can see the times and your heart rates and that kind of thing. You can include split times as well, and elevation if you're walking up hills and down hills. So again, nice information if you're a runner. This will be very useful, and I think it links with other running apps as well, but I haven't got any of those. I think it's the Runtastic, I think or Runkeeper or Runtastic, one of those it links with as well. So I can have a look at my steps today while I've been here in the office. Not a lot of walking done today, but you can get the idea. And you can see previous days on there as well, so I can look back at previous days. So yesterday you can see where I went for a walk, and that triggered the sort of goal achieved, and so on. I said about the guided workouts that are on the band. What you can do here, you can pick a workout style, and here's one that I picked earlier. So this is a pre-programmed or pre-devised workout plan, and this one is a 30-minute walk to run. So you pick your plan, it then syncs it down to the band, and then you trigger it from the band, so it tells you what to do. So it's telling you to walk for 60 and do this and do that. So it's sort of automated, sort of a fitness guide, that's helping you out. So again, I'm sort of more interested in the setup of it than the notifications than I am on the than the actual sort of the plans and things. But who doesn't want to be more healthier? So I've enabled some apps. You can't have them all enabled, so I think you can have 13. So I've enabled a few on there, the ones that I seem to be using the most. So that is the very quick look at the Microsoft Band and a bit of unboxing on there. It does feel a bit chunky to wear, but once you've been wearing it for a few days or a few hours even, you should get used to it. It picks up the scratches very easily. That's why I put the screen protector on there, and the screen protector is not brilliant. It's kind of peeling up as well. So maybe I'll just get a sort of generic foam one and stick that over or something like that, or you just live with it. At the clasp and everything else, comfort I found pretty good. So that's the Microsoft Band first look. It's not available in the UK yet. I got this sent over from a friend. Maybe a second-gen device with less scratches on it, and maybe a few more features would be what we'd like to see in the UK. Thanks for watching this video, and you can read my full review on thedigital lifestyle.com.